Hello everybody, this is Sensei Michael with Falcon 1 Defense. This is our video lesson for our youth advanced class. Okay, so if you're kind of blue belt and above, this is a good lesson for you to try. Okay, as always, you know, we have a beginner lesson and an advanced lesson. If you're kind of borderline yellow, blue, you know, you may want to check out a little bit of both because there'll be good things. There's some things that are similar, some things that'll be different. But definitely, I want you guys to continue practicing at home. Okay, and it's very important as we go through this this time when we're away from our regular routine of classwork and karate at our school. And one word that goes along with that, it's our new character word of the month, and it's called accountability. Now, I like to think of accountability as a way to remember it. Think about the word count. Okay, that word account is in accountability. Accountability. Think about, you can count on me, okay? If you're accountable, people can count on you to do what you say you're going to do or do what you should do, okay? So a lot of us, you know, we have to be accountable. Mom and Dad need to be able to count on us in the morning to get up, get our clothes together, get our book bag together, get our homework, whatever, when we're going to school. Grab our karate bag, make sure our belt's in there, our pants, our top, and bring that to karate class. Those are all ways to be accountable. Get our homework and turn it in, okay? If we're not being accountable and we don't do those things and we come to school and your teacher says turn in your homework or submit your homework online and you don't do it, then they couldn't count on us to get it done. They thought they could, but we didn't follow through, okay? So it's very important for us to keep our word. Okay, keep our word. If we say we're going to do something, let's make sure it gets done. Okay, that's how we can be accountable. And the other thing is that we don't want to make excuses if we don't get it done. Okay, so if we don't do our homework, don't go to school, and the teacher says, "Well, why didn't you turn your homework?" Well, I got distracted at home. There was a new video game that I wanted to play, a new TV show. It was really pretty outside, Miss Teacher, and I wanted to go out and play outside. Okay, well, that's why I didn't do it. Well, remember, it's okay to play some video games or go outside, but it's not okay if we use that to not get done what we're supposed to get done. We need to do both. We need to do our work, do our homework, do our karate practice, and then we'll have plenty of time to go outside or play in different ways, okay? So remember, we're accountable for our karate too. All right, Sensei Michael wants to be seeing you guys practice, okay? Ask Mom and Dad to take a little short video of you as you practice your karate lessons with Sensei Michael here and send that video to me. Let Mom or Dad text it to me. And that way I can say, "Oh, wow, Emily, she's practicing her karate at home." Okay? Jefferson's practicing her karate. Look at that great kid. I really like that, okay? They need to be able to take a rank test when we come back, okay? So that's the way we can be accountable. Even though I can't see you when you're doing it at home so much, but if Mom or Dad take a little video, or you can text me or even call me and let me know how you're doing, that way we can be accountable to our karate too, okay? Because we need to make sure we're doing our karate lessons as well. So with that in mind, let's begin. I've been very proud of you guys working at home, and I've been seeing some videos of you guys practicing, so keep that up, okay? Sensei wants to encourage us. I know you guys are working hard. Let's keep going, okay? So as we begin, we're going to do our little bow. Let's do a little leg stretch. And remember, it's good to practice and speak up at home with Sensei Michael in the video, okay? So when I call out a move, let's speak it up at home too. Just get a little good stretch with it. And then let's say, have a seat. We'll take out our left leg out in front. Let's take our right hand up. We're going to reach down and try and grab our toes. If we can't quite get the toes, remember you can get the ankle, okay, close to the knee, but try and reach all the way down if you can. Hold it. And then we can relax. Pick up that right hand again, down and grab. Good way to stretch. We want to have good kicks. We're going to do some kicks today, so good stretch, good stretch. Then let's switch our legs. So now I've got my other leg. That'll be my right leg in the camera. So I pick up my left hand and reach down and grab. You guys can let Sensei Michael know some other things that you guys are doing to take up the time when we're at home. What are you doing in your free time? What are you doing at home? Are you enjoying some of the time at home, or are you bored? Are you ready to get back Get back to normal. I know we are. All right. So next thing we're going to do a little line drill of some push-ups. Okay, a fun way to do some push-ups at home. I know some of you may have different amount of space in your room or where you're doing this. So if you got more space, you can do this a little bit further. If not, just work with the space you got. I'm going to get down my belly like this, and then I'm going to do a roll. Okay, I'm going to roll over to the side, and I'm going to do a push-up, and then come back down. And then I do it again. Roll, and then let's push up, down. Make sure you have a good push-up, okay? Don't give me a sloppy one. Roll, and push up, down. So now we'll go a little bit faster. Ready? Roll, up, down. Roll, up, down. Roll, up, down. Okay? Now as we go back this way, we're going to do 2 push-ups after we roll. So let's do a roll. We'll say 1, 2, over, 1, 2, over, 1, 2, over, 1, 2. Okay? Now this time I'm going to tell you how many times to roll, and then we'll do a push-up, okay? So if I say 2 times, let's go 1, 2, up, down. Okay? Let's try that again. 1, 2, up, down. Okay, if you got room, let's try and do 3 rolls, and then we'll do our push-up. Go 1, 2, 3, down. I'm going to go back that way. I won't have enough room. I'm going there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up, down. All right. Very good job. And you guys, remember, you're kind of like your own senseis a little bit, and you can decide how long you want to practice some of these drills. If you want to keep rolling a little bit more, do a few more push-ups, that's great. But I'm going to move on and do the next little drill. Now, we've been practicing a lot on balance with our claps, with our balls passing up and down, things like that. So the next way I want to practice is, I've got pieces of wood here. At home, anytime I use some kind of prop or equipment, think about how you can be creative and find something like this at home. So it might be like a book or something like that you can use, or maybe you do have a piece of wood. I may ask mom or dad, maybe they've got something in the garage or out in the yard that you can use. So on this one, let's pick up our left leg first, okay? So I'm going to pick up my left leg and I'm going to balance just like this. I'm going to take the board and you put it on your leg like that. You're going to hold it. Try and hold it as long as you can. Count Mississippis maybe. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Try not to hold on to anything. See if you can get it. Okay? And y'all keep going at home. See how long you can do it without dropping it. I'm going to move on. Once you do it with that left leg, try it with your right leg. We'll pick up our right leg. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing. You just balance. See how long you can do it. Mom or dad maybe can do it with you. You get your brother or sister to try it. See who can hold it the longest. See who can hold it the longest. Okay? So, if one's too easy, maybe you can try and stack something else on there too, okay? You can get a second piece of wood or a second little book or something that, a pillow, something that when it falls, if it falls, it's not going to break or dent up the floor or dent itself. So I've got 2 boards here. And I'll try and hold that. See how long you can do it. And you don't even, you can do this while you're watching TV maybe. You're watching TV, okay? Playing a game or something. Just practice balancing. It's going to make your muscles strong, make your kicks a lot better too. Okay? Yeah. Maybe I can go for 3. Try my other leg. Challenge yourself, okay? If you drop it, don't worry about it. Just pick it back up and keep going. The only way we're going to get better is to persevere. Sensei Michael talked about that last week in our character talk about perseverance and not giving up, even when things are a little bit hard. Okay? And try 4. 4 is a little tougher. You gotta be steady. See how long you can hold it. If your legs start burning a little bit, that's a good sign. It means your muscles are getting stronger. You got to keep pushing even when you start getting a little bit tired. Okay? So, you know, good balance practice right there. Now, the next thing we're going to work on is I'm going to ask Coach Seth to come out here and grab a little sword. Okay. We're going to work on our speed now, okay? Our timing. Very important. When you've got a bully up and in front of you, they got their guards up, put that down real fast for me there, Coach. Just come right here. Okay? If he's got his guards up, there's no point in me attacking because he can block me and he's going to be able to stop things. And so my best time to score is not when he's guards up, but it's actually when he's maybe trying to attack me. If he reaches out, that's the best time because now he's open. There's a target for me to hit. Okay, you can do that again. Maybe I can throw a little side kick, but I've got to have the right timing. I can't do it too early because I'll just hit his hand. If I do it too late, if he back fists and I just wait, and then he can pull his hand back, and then just pull it back down right in there you go. Then he's going to be able to block it too. Okay, so I can't go too early and I can't go too late. So that's what we're going to practice with right here. Coach Seth's got a little sword here. Now, this is good to have somebody help you. All right. This could be mom or dad, or maybe your brother or sister, and they don't have to, have a sword right here. He could just use his hand. Okay, we'll show you a little bit of both here in just a minute. So what he's going to do is start passing that sword up and down in front of where I want to hit. Okay, I've got a punching bag, but at home you could just be striking in the air. Let's do this. Let's put our left foot in front. Say left hand up. Got your guards up. Okay, so he's going up and down. I'm going to take that left hand, and I want to strike a back fist whenever there's an opening, okay? So put that down real quick, Seth, and then use your hand. So again, you don't have a sword. I'm going to try and do that back fist whenever there's an opening, okay? But I'm going to have him use that sword. So let's do that back fist a few more times, okay? Start off a little slow with your partner. Don't let that sword hit you, okay? If I do it the wrong timing, you got me. So then you can speed up a little bit. Just practice that front hand. Bring it back, out and back real fast. Okay? If he speeds up a little more, you might have to kind of wait for the opportunity, and then go super fast. Okay? Good? Let's try that again. But this time, let's keep that left foot in front. We're going to do a right hand. I want to do a reverse punch, okay? So as he passes, remember reverse. I take my back hand, my right hand, pivot out, all right? And I strike with my knuckles right there in the center of my target. I want to keep my left hand up as a guard. Kind of pivot on that back foot. Bang! Bang! Wait for that opening. Ooh, almost got it. Okay. Now, let's try a little bit of back fist and reverse, okay? So I'm going to use my front hand. He goes. I back fist. Then my next punch, I want to reverse. Again, time it so that sword doesn't get you. I want to wait until it goes up or goes down. Okay? So then let's switch feet. Put our right foot in front. Right hand's going to do a back fist, okay? So let's all just do back fist first. Right hand, strike. Do it on your own. Have somebody help you. If you don't have somebody to help you, just work on it as lightning fast as you can. It's important to bring that hand back too. See how I'm pulling it back fast? I don't want to go out real fast and then not pull it back quickly because then the sword will still get me. Okay, let's say left hand with our reverse punch. All right, I'm waiting. I'm looking for the opportunity. I want to pivot out, strike. Let's get a few key eyes. Aye! 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 Okay, we'll do a few back fist reverses. And then maybe we'll let him go a little bit quicker and see if you can get it, okay? So we'll start with our right hand back fist. Use your left hand, reverse. Be super fast so they don't hit you. Now if your partner needs to kind of work with you a little bit, you don't need to be going like, show me there, coach, how fast can you go, right? Yeah, don't do that, and then don't speed up when I'm striking, okay? So he might have a regular speed, but then when I go, he tries to speed up and hit me, right? There you go, okay? Kind of have a regular speed. Then speed up, yeah. So don't speed up when your partner attacks. Kind of keep an even speed so we can just work on aiming and getting quickly in and out. All right? Very good. let's practice a couple side kicks. So if I put my left foot in front, this might be a little bit harder. Let's pick your leg up. A little bit harder to get that kick in there now. Wait for it. In. Got my left leg up. Hey! Waiting. Hey! 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 Okay. Let's switch feet. Again, you don't have to go lightning fast. You don't have to have it where it's almost impossible, okay? Have your partner work at an even speed. Something that you can practice with. Once you kind of get used to it, then maybe speed up a little bit. Okay. Hey! 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 Okay, good. So then, we'll let your partner just kind of go regular, and then you can mix in a few of these different techniques. Do a little back fist, do a little reverse, do a little side kick. Okay, so coach just kind of, yeah, decent speed there, not super quick, not super slow. Hey! See how many you can get. Hey! 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 All right, switch your feet. Okay. Hey! 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 It was a close one. Hey! Hey! A good side kick. Good back fist. Wait for the timing. Hey! 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 All right, freeze. There you go. Thank you, coach. Push this off to the side here. Okay, now, next thing let's practice is an attacking side kick, okay? Let's all say that together again. Say attacking side kick. Now, we talked last week, week before, about kind of a defensive kick. So when the bad guy's charging in at you, and you got to kind of back up real quick and throw a kick. We also talked about when they come across that line, stand your ground, throw a good blitz, okay? Block side kick, knock them away. But the attacking side kick is good to kind of close the distance, okay? Be able to close the distance of somebody who's a little bit further away from you, and you got to go after them and get them a little bit. So there's three main attacking side kicks we're going to work on. We're going to do a little line drill with them. I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to put my left foot in front and have my guards up like this. The first one is, we call it a shuffle side kick, okay? Shuffle side kick, pretty simple. All we do is take our front foot. We may want to do a little step forward, help us get a little more distance to your opponent. We slide up with our back leg. I keep my guards up like this. I want to be looking at the bad guy. I'm going to pick up my left leg, then I do my side kick. Bam! Out, in, and then down in front, okay? Let's try that together. At home, left foot in front, guards up. You kind of be moving across your room. If you don't have as much space, you might just do a little shuffle, kick, and then you might have to back up again. So you don't hit a TV or something like that, or a table. And just use the space you got. So I'm going to use my left foot, step forward, shuffle forward, slide up, left leg up, bam! And then I do my kick. Guards are up still, okay? Front foot, left leg, little shuffle. Right leg comes up, my feet are together. Front leg hop comes up, and then I side kick. Bam! Put it down in front. Shuffle, and then put it down in front. So you see I'm moving across the room. If I go back the other way, okay? Right foot in front, we're going to do a little shuffle up, leg up, bam! Out and down. Have your leg have a good pop to it. Shuffle up, leg up, and then pop! Down. Little shuffle, leg up, down in front. Front foot, right foot, step, little shuffle, come up, leg up, bam! And then down, okay? Now as you get a little bit better at it, we use it when we're sparring, person's a little bit further away, We're going to do a little quick bang. Okay? Bang. Bang. So it's almost like you're doing a few things at once. You kind of shuffle, and then you step up real quick. Okay? It's almost like a little hop when you do it. So that's our shuffle side kick. Helps me go after the opponent. The other one we can do is a step across. Okay? So I'm going to get my left foot in front, guards up. And this one you want to take your back foot, my right foot, step behind my left. Then I set left up, bam, out, in, and down. Back leg, right leg, comes across. It's called crane stance. It's a little bit funny, but you're not staying there very long. You're stepping behind, so then you can pick this leg up and kick. Now the good thing about this one is it helps you get a little more distance than the shuffle. Shuffle is a little bit shorter range. This one you can go a little bit further. Okay? So I take my left foot, step behind, right leg comes up, bam, out and down. Left foot, step behind, say it with me at home. Right leg up, balance, bam, down in front. Okay? Shuffle, leg up, hey! Okay? So on this one, when you go a little bit quicker, it's going to be bam, that, bam, boom. Okay? So it's a little hop across, kick. Step, kick. Okay? Now the third one we're going to learn, this one is the most advanced, okay? The most tricky. Most tricky, most advanced. Alright? It's going to be a sliding side kick. Okay? Sliding side kick. As we do this one, okay, our guards are up. We pick up our left leg and we do a shuffle, like a little slide, with my foot. Then I throw my side kick. Okay? So I have my left leg up. We'll balance. You're going to do a little slide. And then you throw your side kick. Bang. And then down. Okay? So let's do that again. Pick up our front leg, left leg up. Try to do a little slide. And then throw your kick. It's not a hop, okay? You're not doing this. Try not to hop. That gives it away a little bit better. The best thing about this kick is it's the sneakiest. It's the sneakiest kick. It's the one that's going to surprise the bad guy, because if I'm going to step and shuffle, if I'm going to come behind, both of those can tell the bad guy what's coming a little bit ahead of time, okay? But if I slide, bang, out, that was a lot quicker and it doesn't tell him ahead of time what's coming. Okay? So if I'm going the other way, pick up my front leg, right leg comes up. I'm going to slide on my back leg. Go my side kicking down. It's a bit easier to do the slide when you do it quickly, but leg up, a little slide, side kicking down, okay? So again, right leg up, bang, okay? Slide and kick. That's what it looks like a little bit quicker. Slide and kick, okay? So if I go back, just a little bit faster, left leg up, slide and kick, okay? Leg up, slide and kick. The more you practice it, the more you'll be able to slide. You may not be able to go very far right now. Even if it's just a little slide, that's okay. It's okay. You get better, you'll be able to do a little bit further, okay? So, Coach Seth, why don't you grab the red shield there. Come right here, okay? So on this one, I'm just going to show you each of those three, kind of how it looks with our opponent. Another good thing about this move is it helps us with our range, okay? Helps us understand our range of how far I can kick, okay? How far can I kick? So if I'm doing a regular side kick, I want to know how that range is. But I also want to know how far each one of these moves, how far back can I be and still hit them, okay? It's going to take some practice to do that. So you might have mom or dad here with a shield or a pillow or something, or use their hand so that you can work on hitting that target. Let's start with our right foot in front. Okay, he's got the target there. Let's do our shuffle up kick. Okay, shuffle kick. So I've got my guards up like this. I'm going to take my front foot, slide up a little bit, come up with my back leg, up, bam. and then throw that kick, okay? So I know I can hit him about right here. I don't want to get too close because then I won't be able to get my leg all the way out. So I know my range for a regular side kick is there. Start there, take a little slide back, shuffle up, and throw that kick, okay? Come this way just a little bit, coach. All right, again, I'm going to shuffle, up, push out that heel real good, okay? Push out that heel real good. A few from the other side so you can see it. You can switch your legs, make sure we're using both our legs on this, okay? So I do a little shuffle up here, get my side kick, okay? A little shuffle, step up, Now, if I do my step across, this one I can be back a little bit further, okay? Like I said, it's a little bit more long range when I do my step across. So I have my back foot here, okay? It's my left foot. I'm going to step crisscross, front leg up, right leg. Then I throw my side kick, okay? So I'm backing up a little bit. Take our left foot here, step behind, up, throw the side kick. So we can go a little bit quicker. Step, okay? That one's a little bit stronger too, as you can probably tell. As you step in, you can really send a lot of force into that opponent. The problem is it's a little slow, okay? It's a little slow and they might see it. So we step, step, okay? Step. Now on the slide, let's put our, I guess we'll say left foot, maybe for the camera at home, the sliding kick. So this one I don't step up, I don't slide up, I don't shuffle up because that'll give it away, but I pick it up and I slide in just like that, okay? So you pick your leg up first. I can't get him with the regular side kick right here. And then I slide, then I can hit him, okay? So if I'm doing a little quicker, it's gonna look like that. Just kind of come in, surprise him with that slide kick. Right leg up, slide, get the side kick. Leg up, slide in with that kick. Leg up, and all right, thank you there, coach. So you guys can practice that at home a little bit more. Work on that slide, that's the toughest one, so it's going to take a little more time. You know, don't feel like you got to master it right now, okay? The next thing we're going to do is a little self-defense move. This is something that we do want to be tested on. We do want to be tested on, okay? So Coach Seth, you can come on out. I'm going to turn around like this, so I think this is the best way to kind of view what I'm doing with my hands. This move is called the bridge, okay? The bridge, and it's for a bad guy that does a wrist grab straight across here. So I'm going to put my left hand out, so hopefully in the video, you guys at home, if you're the good side, me, you'll be using that left hand out in front too, okay? Now the bad guy, Coach Seth, he's going to take his right hand and grab my wrist as well. So that's like mom or dad going to grab your wrist. So first thing I want to do, Bully thinks he's got control. I'm going to change that, and I'm going to take control now. So I'm going to take my left hand, or sorry, my right hand up, and I'm going to pin his hand. Bully thinks he's got me. He grabs me and says, I got you.
I got you.
I say, no, Bully, I got you. And I pin him. So I hold him real tight. I don't want him to get away. Once he sees that I might know something, he might try and pull his hand away. So I'm going to hold it tight. Then I take my left hand and I make a V. Okay? I'm going to go first. This is what it should look like. Spread your thumbs and fingers out. And I want to get his wrist in between my thumbs and fingers. That V. Okay? You see that V right there. I come up. Okay? And then what I do, this is the trickiest part. You see, when I go up, hold me there a little bit. The point of going up like that, as you see now, Coach Seth's hand is broken off of my wrist. It's a way to break his grip on me. If I keep a good tight hand and go up, he won't be able to hold on to my wrist. Now this is the tricky part. I want to take my right hand, I grab his wrist tight, and I want to turn it over, okay? Where his elbow is now facing the ceiling, and his fingers are facing the ceiling. I have a tight grip with my thumb in the center of his hand. My left hand is going to grab right here on the center of his hand as well, and I push him down in an arm bar position. So as I bend him over, I push my thumbs towards his head. As I do that, I want to make sure my right foot is stepped back. Okay, so I have a good shot out beside his head. Pick up that right leg, and then I'm going to go, do a good snap kick out beside their head. Don't hit at them at home. Okay, be careful not to hit at them at home. Now I'm going to do it once or twice more on each side, but you guys need a little more time at home. Just rewind it so you can watch it several times, okay? It's going to take some time to get it memorized, Maybe mom and dad can help you get your hand position right, watching the closest from Sensei Michael. Put my left hand out. Coach Seth does a right hand straight across, okay? Same side, straight across. He says, I got you.
I've got you.
And I say, no, bully. My right hand out. I got you. And I got him now, okay? I'm holding tight. I'm going to take my left hand open to that V, okay? See my V? Get it between my thumbs and finger. I want to hold tight here. I go up. Don't let go like that, because then he can just pull his hand away. There you go. I'm not going to be able to keep him tight. So I want to hold. I go up like this, and then I'm going to take this hand and turn it over, okay? Thumbs on the back of his hand. You see that? I've got both my thumbs here, fingers on the back of his wrist. Bend him down, okay? Now I pick up my right leg. I'm going to go up beside his head with the snap. Okay? Do that one more time. Grab straight across. A little bit quicker. Right hand pin, left hand V. Bridge up. This is the tricky part. Turn the fingers to your right, to the ceiling. Okay? Make sure you do it the right way. If you go this way and I push, it doesn't hurt that bad, does it, Coach? Right? His arm's bending the way that it's supposed to bend, right? That elbow is supposed to bend that way. Wrist isn't going to hurt that bad, okay? So that's going to be a big problem if I go the wrong way. So I'll go the correct way, and then, okay? So on this one, I'll do my right hand. Let me see my right hand. He goes left hand straight across. I start with the pin. So we say at home, left hand up, pin his wrist, okay? Right hand, my bottom hand, open like a V. I'm going to catch his wrist between my thumbs and finger, or my thumb and fingers. I have more than one thumb there. Up high, okay? Then I turn the fingers to the ceiling, around to my left. You see his elbow is facing the ceiling. Both thumbs are on the center of the hand, and I bend him down like this, okay? Now make sure the thumbs don't slide off onto the fingers. If it slides off here, that loosens the pressure, and Coach Seth can stand back up, right? Okay? So you want to get it close to those knuckles, bend them down. I've got my left foot spread out, nice and wide in the back. If you need to, you step back a little bit. You got a good wide stance, so if he shoves into me a little bit, I'm not going to go anywhere, okay? I can keep holding. Left leg up, okay? So we'll do that again, right hand out. Okay, my partner, left hand grab. I'm going to say left hand up, pin him. Right hand make a V. Bridge up. I want to go as high as I can, okay? Make sure you really lift up high. Turn the fingers to the left. Thumbs on the back of the hand. Bend it down, okay? I've got them tight. Thumbs, see where the thumbs are. My left foot's back. I've got shoulder width apart. Don't stand like this. Don't have them real super far apart. And make sure you kick with the outside leg. Left leg, bam, okay? We talked about it some in class. If I try and go on the same side, that arm, his body's going to be in the way, okay? So I want to make sure I'm kicking with that outside leg. Okay, one more time, pin. I'm going to pin, up, rotate over, bend them down, thumbs on the back of the hand, and then do my kick, and then back. All right, thank you there, Coach. And again, if you need to spend a little more time on that, spend a little more time with it. Now to finish up, something a little bit different, okay? Some of you that may come to our dojo might know weapons class and be familiar with doing a little bit of bow staff or something like that. But a lot of us, especially at the elementary schools, don't get the chance to do that, okay? Don't get the chance to do bow staff. I can't bring, 10, 15, 20 bow staffs to the elementary school. So this is something kind of special for us at home, okay? And we don't get to do. Now you may say, well, Sensei Michael, I don't have a bow staff. I don't have something like that. You know what? I bet that 99% of us at home do have something like this, okay? Maybe you have a yard with some sticks, okay, a long stick. If you're in Boy or Girl Scouts, maybe you've got a walking stick, okay? If you have something like that, it's good to use. But the one thing I think almost everybody has is what? Coach? Is a broom, okay? Or something like this that maybe mom or dad uses to clean up around the house. So you may think, well, that's silly, Sensei. Not really, okay? Because in real life, some of us use nunchucks, but most of us don't carry around nunchucks all day. We don't have them in our belt. And it's hard to find a nunchuck in the real world out there, but if the bad guy comes, there could be a good chance that something like this might be laying around that I could pick up and use to strike and to protect myself and keep somebody away from me. So a bow staff practicing to learn how to use something like a bow staff is one of the most useful of the weapons these days, okay? So I'm just going to start with a few basics with my broom here, and then I'm going to move back to the bow staff, okay? So when we're at home, all right, we got our little broom here. First thing you want to be able to do is learn how to hold it right. So I'm going to start with my left hand here, grab up kind of the top third, then you take your other hand, your right hand, and you grab kind of bottom third, okay? So they're about evenly spaced. Just like this, okay? And then I've got it out in front. I've got my left foot in front, my left hand out in front, right hand on my belt. So a couple quick basic techniques is I can take my right hand, swing it out, and strike with the other end of the bow staff, okay? I take my left hand back here to my hip. Again, mom and dad may help you a little bit as you do it. So then I take my my left hand, strike out and go back, okay? So right hand strikes out, left hand strikes out too, okay? There's a side, okay? Boom, boom. Be able to strike the bad guy both sides on that. Then I can do a little up and down technique too. What if I take my front hand here, my left hand, and I come up to my shoulder and I send this up. So I could be aiming between the bad guy's legs, okay? Striking, bam. Take my left hand up to my shoulder, right hand's out in front. Just look how I'm doing it in the video. And then I can come down, bam, on top again, okay? With this hand. Go up, down, on that right side. So left hand goes up, down, okay? If I change my feet, so I've got my right hand out in front, left hand back here on my hip, okay? So all I do is I take my back hand, left hand, come across and strike, take my right hand, bam, cross and strike. Left hand strike, right hand strike. I can do up and down, left hand swing up, and then down on top, okay? Again, be very careful where you're doing this in the house, okay? Maybe go outside in your yard to practice this. Watch the video, take your tablet outside, set it up where you can watch and not hit anything, okay? You don't want to hit a light up above you or something like that. So I take my right hand to my left shoulder, left hand goes up through the target. Come down on top, okay? Let's do one more technique today. We'll do a little bit more bow as we go through these next couple months. But one more attack is an under the arm strike. So I start out like I'm doing that up strike, okay? So I take my front hand, my right hand, I bring it up to my left shoulder. Then what I do is I take this left hand here, swing it under my arm, and I strike across. Bam! Okay? So from here, left hand up, under. So left hand's under my arm, okay? Let's try that one more time. Right hand up to the shoulder, front left hand, bring it under my arm, and then I strike across, okay? So if I switch feet, front hand, left hand, comes up to the shoulder, okay? Just like I did my upward strike, left hand up to the shoulder. You want to be right here, that's our first step. Our second step, take that front hand, my right hand now, under my arm, strike across, okay? Up, across. So you go a little quicker, goes like that. And you strike, but we go up, left hand across, okay? Now the last little part here, Coach, why don't you grab the dodgeballs for me? This is just a little bit of fun, okay, as we finish up. A little fun way to practice some of this with your aim, okay? You don't have to do this part if you don't want to or don't have the balls to do it, but what you have here is like some soccer balls, okay? Maybe some dodge balls, a basketball maybe, something that's, you know, kind of a decent size, not real small, not a golf ball, probably not a tennis ball, unless you feel really confident. So as I do this, I want to be very careful not to hit my partner hands, okay? So this is probably mom or dad right here, and I'm going to hold my bow staff, okay? Let's start with our left foot in front here, my left hand out in front, okay? I'm going to do that side to side, okay? What I want to do is come out and I want to make sure I just hit the ball, okay? Not his hand, don't miss the ball, okay? Just come across, then when I come back this side with my left hand, and then around, okay? Just do it a little slowly and try and knock those balls out of the hand. 1, 2. That's side to side, okay? And you do this a little bit more, okay? I'm just showing you a little bit of how to do it. and then you guys spend more time on it. Spend 5 minutes, spend a little bit more practicing this, okay? You can do it with the other side, okay? I switch my feet, got my right foot in front, right hand out in front, left hand come around, strike it, strike it. Be very careful, don't hit the hand, all right? This helps with your aim. Don't go super quick because you can hit a finger. Out, out, okay? Then the last one you can do is that under the arm strike, okay? So if I've still got my right foot in front, I'm here, I'm going to take my left hand up to my shoulder, and then I come around, boom, and then knock it off, okay? We'll do that again. I go up, left hand, right hand across, over, okay? Switch feet, try if you're on the other side. Up, and then around, okay? Don't hit it with this first one. Don't hit it like that, okay? Pass it, and then you want to hit the long side, hit the ball. One more time here, coach. Left hand up, across, knock it, and then I reset, up, across, and I can knock it down. All right, thank you, coach. Okay, well hopefully that was a little bit of something fun, a little bit different, okay? We don't normally get to do those bow staffs, so take your time with it. Try and get those hand motions side to side. Practice it the next few days, okay? Because we may do a little bit more bow staff next week or in a couple weeks, and you want to be able to kind of build on that, okay? This is just the first time a lot of us have used bow staff, so be able to do that side to side, be able to do that up and down. That's our beginner part, okay? If you want to work with the balls, you can work on tapping a little ball, okay? Or maybe mom and dad can make a paper plate and draw like a center mark on it, like a bullseye, and hold that paper plate up, and you try and tap, tap. You guys get creative at home, okay? This is a good time to work your brain and think, how can I make this fun? How can I do something a little bit different, okay? Because, you know, like I said, we can't do a lot of this during the year, at least at the elementary schools with that bow staff. So get a little target, get a little paper plate, get a little ball. Make your target and work on hitting it. Boom, boom, work on hitting it. Up, down, tap, tap. Okay, so I encourage you guys to continue practicing, continue with the videos. Okay, you got one lesson kind of per week for your level. Okay, so study it, and you don't have to watch it just once. You don't have to just all watch it one time, watch the whole video at one time. You can break it up. Okay, do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes here, wait a day, do the next little bit, practice it, repeat it. Okay, the more you repeat some of these things, like that sliding kick, the better you're going to be. You're not going to get that slide kick just today, and that's it. You got to keep practicing it, keep practicing it. And then remember what I said about accountability. Okay, I want to be able to count on you guys to continue your learning, make karate a priority. That you say karate is important to me. I'm going to make sure I practice. Don't give mom and dad excuses for why you don't need to do your lesson. Okay, or you're too busy, or you'd rather sit on the couch and be lazy. You know, when we're at home, that's kind of what Sensei Michael wants to do too. It's hard for me to want to get up and do work when I'm at home like this. So I know it's hard for you guys too. But part of being a disciplined karate person, part of persevering, becoming a black belt, is to be able to overcome those urges that say, I just want to sit on the couch all day. Okay? You guys say, I'm going to overcome that. I'm going to show I got black belt determination. Mom, put the video on for me. Please. Help me, okay? Each day, try and do a little bit of it. And then, like I said, send me a video of your progress, okay? So let mom and dad take a little short video, 10 second, 15 second, take a few pictures of you in your uniform, doing your practice, and then that way I can make a list and say, ooh, wow, Will, he's doing his lessons. I'm going to give him a check mark. He needs to be able to do his rank test, okay? Sophia, she's practicing. I'm going to give her a check, okay? Simone, she's practicing, okay? So that way I can kind of keep up with you guys and how you're doing, and I can communicate with mom and dad. And if you have any questions, let Sensei Michael know. Okay, any questions about the lesson? Okay, you can text me, you can email me, and that'd be great. So thank you guys for watching. This is Sensei Michael with Falcon 1 Defense.